Linden and stops Baylor, NC State, various spring leagues over the years. And a handoff to White. He'll spring it loose to the 35. Quandre White picks up 13.
Special teams coordinator Peyton Pardee doing a great job again.
38-yard attempt. Here's Blewett, and Blewett, plenty of leg strength, banks it through the uprights. Right down the middle, 3-0. Roughnecks out in.
Ready, go.
Here's Mon on third down. Pressure, and he's dropped again. The second sack for the Roughnecks defense. Christopher Allen, like a bolt of lightning and a loss of 7.
He's working on, there's Christopher Allen. He's working on the right guard for San Antonio. Just does a nice job of swiping the hands down, getting up the field against Greg Island, coming up with the sacks. Really nothing Kellen Mond can do. There's nowhere to escape from that pressure. Nice job by Christopher Allen up the middle.
Linebacker, running back, pass pro specialist. The snap came in low. Linden just falls on top of it. Lonnie Phelps is right there in the backfield at the same time. Second and goal to start our second quarter. Ronnie and Roy, Cole and Morgan. And it's going to be White with an empty cut and a pass to the end zone. Second touchdown of the season. This one from 6 yards out. C.J. Johnson wants to go for one, and it's 9-0 Roughnecks.
I mean, Kobe Jones comes off the edge, and Quandre White just puts him in the matrix. Lets him know that he's the one. And then how about the block by Jalen McClendon? Yes, sir. Getting his body in the way, getting low, absorbing it.
Cole, we've seen some unique looks blocking up front. When San Antonio runs the counter, case in point, McFarland. And their second first down comes on the longest play from scrimmage at 25.
And they execute it really well. Nicely blocked, and Anthony McFarland with a big game.
Just stealing the eyes of that defense in multiple ways. That tight end could have been coming flat across on the split zone look.
You guys talked to Peyton Pardee pregame on the field about the different schemes being utilized. Blocking in the counter. Learned a little bit there. Here's Harris's first catch. The massive target shoved out of bounds near the red zone with a penalty marker down to the 43.
It's going to happen right here on the left side of your screen on the tight end. Collisions the tight end, and then it kind of as they're both falling, Deshaun Bauer just grabs him, pulls him down. Didn't matter in the play. It's Jacob Harris.
League-wide has caught up somewhat the midway point of this regular season. Here's Robbins, full head of steam, pinballs his way inside the 5.
This is traditional counter. Get the running back in the H on the same side. Guard pulling.
Honeymoon's going to be over quick before the wedding unless San Antonio starts playing a little crispier here, and it's not going to happen. Intercepted. The route was read beautifully. And it was Elder with the pick. Former Miami standout, the 30-year-old Nashville, Tennessee native.
He just reads the eyes of Kellen Mond, who takes him right to that bang 8 route, that skinny post. It's the right coverage to throw it against, but Kellen Mond just stares it down, moves Cornelder right into the throwing lane, in a big play again for Houston. San Antonio.
Lingard, the running back, a deep handoff, didn't need much, and let's see. Only needed 36 inches.
180, what's up?
And beyond. Barrett, the running back. Lawrence Keys gets it. On the quick toss backwards, Keys is going to race for a first down. And a 12-yard gain ahead to the 30.
Watch the puller coming around. You got Josh Peterson, the tight end, getting out in front.
To continue to wind down. Brahmas with 2 timeouts. You would think they want to utilize one here. Second and goal coming up. Trying to get the football back at the end of the half. A loss of 1. And the TFL by Jacob Sykes. And instead of attempting a touchdown potentially on third down, the 29-yard field goal, because only 5 seconds remain, and it is good by Chris Blewett. You referred to it during that break as 4-dimensional chess, Ronnie. Try to sit down the landing zone and from the 1-yard line. Marcus Sims, Roughnecks made a trade for him just 2 weeks ago, and he is upended short of the 30. And we check in with Morgan Uber. The defenders had some momentum, but the Roughnecks have stolen it right away. Kirk Merritt followed up, he'll lose 4.
Rashard Lawrence just creates havoc on the right side. The burst, the power, just gets out of his.
CJ Johnson already indicating they'll go for it on 4th down, as you would expect. A power look. Deep give, straight ahead, a burst of speed, and Merritt to the end zone for the Roughnecks. Kirk Merritt is back. He's healthy. They're going to utilize him on 3rd down. The soft hands and the vision and speed on this touchdown.
Watch Samuel Jackson, the right tackle. He's just going to get a little push on the linebacker.
Clearly frustrated. Brahmas offense stuck in neutral today, if not reverse. And case in point, Aiden Robbins will lose 3 more. It'll be 3rd down and long. Tano has it. He'll heave one deep. Man-to-man coverage. Looking for Sexton. Broken up by Armani Marsh.
End up going to the slot fade to Matthew Sexton. And Marsh with the breakup. You know, this one's close. I don't think.
Have the edge on the scoreboard in the stat book. At quarterback in every possible category you can imagine. Start for Jalen McClendon has been just about perfect. White had a touchdown in the first half. He's going to lose 3 yards here on that carry in the second.
Well, the first guy didn't exactly get him down, but the rallying to the football by San Antonio, he was right. There was a little bit of room there to at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 5, empty backfield. McClendon, the slant, intercepted. Down to 1 knee for Jalen Elliott. New life for San Antonio. Marcus Sims had a chance to haul it in. Instead, it ricochets right to Elliott and a 14-yard return. Garantano hoping to provide a spark. Wants to throw it. Does. And his first field goal attempt of the season. And Vizcaino connects.
2 touchdowns, 2 3-point conversions to tie the game up. Kick the field goal. You're going to have to get stops anyway. Kick the field goal, and now 2 touchdowns without the conversions.
Lawrence Keys. It is college ball at Tulane. Still on his feet. Rumbling ahead near the 40. Trying to find a way to get somebody in rhythm. Garantano pulls it away. Runs for a 1st down.
And this ends up being a huge gain. He's reading the in-man on line of scrimmage. He crashes down, so Garantano just pulls the ball, and there's nobody. That quarterback run a bigger part of the game, much bigger part of the game with Garantano in.
After the ball back to the line of scrimmage. Entwine lassoed him down to the turf. Brahmas in search of a stop, a little bit of pressure, and a deep ball in and out of the hands of TJ Badger. McClendon had him in stride. It would have been a tough grab. And the punt team on the field for C.J. Johnson.
I think Derek Langford just has enough contact. Had a ton of long drives in the first half, but they're giving their offense a chance.
Mike Rivers punts it to Matthew Sexton. Brahmas need a big play into plus territory. And another chance. Jarrett Garantano, 7th most passing yards in school history in the SEC. And an interception. It bounced right to Williams. Rashad Williams. And a pick 6 for the Roughnecks with 3 penalty markers down. And instead it's 6 the other way.
track it. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Again?
See if McClendon wants to run it here or throw it. And the quick strike is caught for 3 by Emmanuel Butler. Brahmas have to have it on 4th and 2. Arantano versus his field on the move and incomplete. Stylianos, the intended receiver, and a turnover on downs.
There's pressure almost immediately from this left side. Jarek Arantano. I mean, the left tackle, Willie Tyler, just doesn't get out of his stance.
Just not knowing the count.
Yeah.
You're late right there, and that's just free access to the quarterback. That can't happen.
It certainly can't happen on the 4th down.
Saw Leon O'Neal there, who perhaps has made the biggest jump for this Houston organization.
And I'll say this, Roy.
Offseason.
I'm sorry, Roy. I'll say this. Second half, the defense has actually stepped up. The why you were in the game a couple of weeks ago might be the best clip of the season in the UFL.
On 4th down, after the 2-minute warning, Kirk Merritt stopped at the line by Garrett Nelson. He'll lose a yard. Brahmas are going to get it back.
We ought to start wondering about what Birmingham is going to do to bounce back.
Nearly intercepted by Moody. He's had himself quite an afternoon in the Lone Star State. Tano in the pocket collapses. He'll buy a little bit of time, but not much. And another sack well behind the line of scrimmage. Christopher Allen, his second tackle, San Antonio quarterback, for a sack in this game.
I mean, it's right up the middle between two San Antonio offenses.
And don't look now, but the Roughnecks have won 2 of their last 3. And they are right back in this playoff push in the UFL. 27-3, our final score.